I was encouraged in a lot of areas tonight. I just finished telling those guys, I thought, we did a good job with the turnover takeaways. But we ran the ball. Thought we defended the run well. Certainly would have liked to have won, but I was pleased with pretty much most of that game. I was a little disappointed at the end of the half. I felt we had time left. Obviously, they felt that we didn't. It's pretty easy to get right, and I think they missed it, but it is what it is. Yeah, look, you must not like screens that are wide open. I give him a hard time on the first play, but it was good to get him back in.
A couple of playtime decisions, taking Russ out.
Yeah, it's part of the plan going in. It was part of the plan going in, is to play him 15 or so and then get Stidham some work with the first group before we made the overall change, and then keep Jared in there. Oh, I think it felt that way. I don't think it was scripted where I don't have his touches yet, how many carries, or I think it just fell that way. I mean, in other words, a screen pass is one thing, but, him getting a throw on a third down maybe where he's not the intentional, but the coverage dictates it. I think that's kind of what happened. Listen, it's a good question. It's 2 weeks in a row we give up, a drive this week for a field goal instead of a touchdown. But, again, there were a lot of things tonight different than a week ago that I was encouraged with and pleased with. So. Yeah, I think we had numbers for everyone. We're not looking at halves or quarters. We're looking at numbers. And so we kind of stood to the number count, if that makes any sense. It's easy to measure the offensive line. You got a hard number. The runners, the receivers, the outside linebackers. There's some guys that if they're in a rotation, if they come out with the whole unit, they may not be at the number we wanted. And then there were a few guys we wanted to see more numbers from. So I thought we did a pretty good job. We talk about it throughout the whole game, where we're at with phase 1, 2, and 3. I thought that went smooth. Well, I thought protection we were better. I thought Russ did a good job of tucking it a few times. Our time of possession was good, and I thought we ran the ball a little bit better than a week ago. You talking about the end of the half?
Yeah.
Well, it went upstairs. Yeah. Yeah, but it happened super fast for him. So I don't know what time flights are leaving tonight. Well, we've kind of been seeing it if you've been paying attention to practice, and so we got a chance to see it. I wouldn't say anyone's surprised. Yeah, I thought he looked sharp. Yeah, I thought, especially early on, we struggled later, but early on I thought we did a good job. Created 2 turnovers. We hit the quarterback a lot, and that was good. Yeah, that's on us coaches. We had 12 guys out there, and that should never happen. But we're trying to make a substitution. We'll get that cleaned up. Yeah, it was good. It was one of the things we talked about, taking it away and protecting it. Mahar? I was pleased with Mahar tonight. Any other questions? Yeah, go ahead.
So I know you have to keep track of your own team, but on the other side, you have Trey Lance, who's been under a lot of fire himself. What do you think of the way he played?
Yeah, I'm worried about my own team. I'm not worried about Trey Lance.
He's to your passion, Coach, Are you enjoying that part of it?
I don't enjoy when we can't get a simple end-to-half situation correctly officiating. So, no, I don't. I like being friendly with those guys. But, man, then we get a substitution. We're trying to – if you sub on offense, the defense has a chance to make a substitution. There's a sub that takes place on the touchdown pass at the end of the game, and they're right at the line of scrimmage. So it's preseason for the officials as well as it is for us. So focused on us, really. There's a number of things mechanically I didn't like that we'll clean up. But, yeah. We'll look at the tape, and I think, man, I thought inside we were pretty stout. We we didn't defend the boots very well early on. We didn't defend the receiver screens. We haven't stopped one of those yet. But I thought we defended some of the run that these guys present, and then forced a field goal with the first group. That was encouraging. And then, it wasn't until late in the game. So we'll look at some of that stuff.